There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive.
Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Rashford. Alexander-Arnold concedes a free kick for that. That's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. This is a great chance to take a lead. Rashford! Pedri, Yamal, Pedri, Mbappe, now it's Rodrigo, out to the left it goes, Valverde. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now the breakaway. Well timed, excellent interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a measured ball. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Yamal! Vermin! It's anyone's ball now.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Now who's going to be first to this? Over to the left. Can he finish? De Jong. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! We've got a goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And it's Pedri. Yamal tries a shot! It is quite a run he's making here. Vinicius, and he shoots! De Jong, gently done. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And the shot, there's the shot! Oh, it's gone in!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rodrigo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Camavinga. Araujo with a fine tackle. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Balde forwards and with intent. Pedri. Araujo. And here's Rodrigo. Camavinga. Valverde! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. to the shots. It is a fantastic goal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they get themselves in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vermeer. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been won straight back. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vermeer. Now it's Rashford. That has been cut short. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Courtois on ball by the goalkeeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Camavinga. Chouameni. And the first half is done. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more.
Yamal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, great! Rashford has a shot! Valverde. Yamal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rashford. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Now it's Rashford. Yamal. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Barcelona, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold picks it up now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Tries from distance. Rudiger. Who saw this coming? Barcelona are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Camavinga. That's tidy. Chance! Balde shifted upfield. Nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ball is over the line. Camavinga.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And the break is on.
Yamal. That's good play. He has found the way through. That looks a good cross. And that takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chouameni. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Rudiger. Throw it. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Bellingham cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's in plenty of space here. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alexander-Arnold. Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Lopez. He's found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mbappe, he does have an assist to his name. And here's Bellingham. Lovely. Now, Mbappe! And here's Rodrigo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Rodrigo. Bernal. And it's Rashford. That looks a good ball through. Bellingham. Rashford does really well to win the ball there. That's a cute ball. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.